everybody, Chris Beard here, and today we're going to be taking the video outside, and mainly because there's something going on inside. We can't have it inside, so we're going to be sitting outside making today's video. It's pretty nice out. Sun just started going down, so it's a little later in the afternoon. But anyway, today I want to share with you something I found rather interesting. It was something someone said, and it was this woman by the name of Mel Robbins. And if anybody's been following me, you can been keeping up with me, you know I'm on a 365-day journey to understand motivation. So I'm reading articles, I'm watching different videos, I'm listening to everybody, and I'm going out and I'm talking to different people about what they think motivation is and how and what motivates them. So I'm doing all this different stuff. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking for the answer all over the place. And I find this one woman, I find this video, and it's this woman talking about motivation. And I was like, okay, I haven't seen this one yet. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it the whole way through. Tell myself, I'm going to watch it start to end. Very beginning, like I said, this woman's name is Mel Robbins. And I do like the woman now. In the beginning, when I first started listening to her talk, I was like, I'm not going to like this woman. For some reason, the very first thing she said put me off right away. But now I do enjoy hearing her talks, and I do enjoy hearing what she has to say because her perspective is so different. But I'm getting off track here. So the very first thing I ever heard Mel say was that motivation is complete garbage. And after hearing that, I was like, oh, this woman, she is literally fighting this thing I'm trying to build. Like, we're not actually talking to each other, but she just attacked the one thing I'm trying to figure out, and I'm trying to spend a whole year to understand and really figure out to benefit not only myself but other people. And I was like, oh, she just attacked motivation. I was like, but I told myself I was going to keep watching this video till it was over, so I kept going. And she said, motivation is complete garbage because really, motivation just gets you to feel like doing something. She's like, but the problem is, if it's something hard, you're never going to feel like doing it. She says, that's why motivation is garbage. Because really, you're never going to feel like it, so you're really never going to have motivation. And if it's something hard, you're really not going to have the motivation. So she said, but there's a trick to this. And this was something that stuck with me. She said, you have a 5-second window. A 5-second window. Where you can have something, you can have an idea, and you can start working on it. But you have to decide to take action on the idea right away. She said, literally, you have 5 seconds. Get the camera out far enough. 5 seconds. You have 5 seconds to decide if you're going to take action on whatever it is you just thought about, or whatever it is that you are now working on, or whatever it is, something you've been exposed to. You have 5 seconds before doubt sets in. 5 seconds of just you're motivated by something and you're ready to do something, but you only have 5 seconds to take action, because after 5 seconds, doubt sets in. And this is so true. And being an introvert like myself, I'm like, I totally agree with this. Because there have been so many times when I've just wanted to do something, and I've been like, that would be so cool to do that. And I've thought about doing something, and then the initial idea to do it was great. And then I let that time set in. Like more than 5 seconds pass. And that's when doubt starts setting in. I started thinking of all the things as to why I shouldn't do whatever it is I just thought of. Even though it was something I thought I was really going to enjoy, it was really going to be something cool, I thought of everything that could possibly tear that idea down, or it could make me look really bad, or in some way I would fail. So, as soon as she said there was a 5-second rule, it all clicked. It all made sense. I was like, this was the one thing I was missing. The whole time I was growing up, the whole time I was after I graduated school, this was that one thing that I've been missing so bad. It was a 5-second rule. It was something so simple. And the weird thing was, I had to go to somebody that said motivation was garbage to learn that lesson. The 5 seconds, it made so much sense. I'm not saying that this rule applies to every single thing, and if you don't take action on something within the first 5 seconds, you're a failure. But just think about it. How many times have you been motivated to do something, and the longer you sat on the idea, the more excuses you thought of to not do it? Like, I could tell you, oh my gosh, half a bajillion things that I thought about doing and never did because I waited and I thought about it too long. There's something else interesting I wanted to tell you. It's something I heard today. It's something I've heard before, but I heard it today and it really refreshed me. It was, you can never take perfect action, so you should always take imperfect action. Like, there will never be a right time to act, so you just act. That's really important. It's so important that you take action, you do something. Whatever you have, whatever ideas you have, whatever it is going on, you just take action. That's what I started doing. Excuse me. You just have to take action. The 5-second rule applies to everything. Now, I'm not saying use it every single time you make a decision. There are times you need to think. You need to think something through very clearly. But think of all the times you've missed out on doing something fun or cool or amazing or something that you thought was going to change your life, and you decided that you were going to act on it because you thought of all the reasons or all the things that were bad were going to happen before you even tried one thing to make it work or to even let it happen. You didn't even take action. And I'm not saying it's your fault and you suck for not doing this, because everybody does it. If I said that you suck because that you were being tricked by the 5-second rule, I'd be a hypocrite, because I was tricked by the 5-second rule all the time. Well, not even tricked. It's just, I didn't understand it. And it's so amazing how whenever you learn about these things and you gain power over them, it's so crazy how it just, so many different things just connect in your brain. And there's one amazing quote I heard, that you can't connect the dots going forward, but you can always connect the dots looking back. And it's so true, because you'll never be able to have all the answers right away, but you can have the answers in time. But the one thing I really want to stress today is the 5-second rule. Take imperfect action. Just because you're not sure doesn't mean that it's not going to work, or it's never going to happen, or you don't know if it's really going to be beneficial to you. Just take the chance. Take the time. Just bet on yourself for a little bit. Honestly, you have 5 seconds and you can count to 5. That's really powerful too. Think about doing something. If you think you should go do that thing, give yourself 5 seconds. At the end of 5 seconds, if you count, you start at 1, you count all the way up to 5. By 5, you should either be in motion or you should take that first step into motion. Because if you wait any longer than 5 to do something or to take action, you're not going to move. So like I said, today was really inspired by a woman by the name of Mel Robbins. If you want to check out her stuff, by all means, please go ahead. Her name is Mel, and Robbins is Robbins. Look her up, check her out. I think some of her work is amazing. I haven't seen it all. I probably will never see it all. But some of her stuff is amazing. She thinks very differently, and it's just great. So, thank you so much for watching today's video. I apologize for all the shaking and if you got nauseous or whatnot, but I appreciate you for hanging on. If you were tough the whole way through, you're amazing. So if you would do me a huge favor, hit the like button. If you got something out of today's video, or you want to just tell me if you're going to start using the 5-second rule, comment down below. Tell me you're going to start using it right away. After hearing this 5-second rule, you no longer are controlled by hesitation. So now you understand your brain better. So comment down below. Tell me if you're going to use this. And lastly, I want you to share this video. I'm trying to talk to as many different people as I can about what motivation is, what motivates them, so that one day I have a grand understanding of motivation, how to create it, how to increase its power, how to just really understand and control motivation to the point where we can all achieve our greater lives. The lives we know we can have, but we just lack the motivation. And I want to give you that. But for me to give you that, I need you to give a little to me by sharing this video so I can talk to more people. And by the end of the 365 days, I will have the best understanding that I could probably get of motivation and how to use it. So thank you so much for watching today's video. This has been Chris Spearin outside enjoying this nice weather with the shaky camera going on. So have a fantastic day and peace out.